We started? Okay. I got my watch going. Okay. We got Swizz the Wizard and Pesci the Don. We got Marcus and the Carcass and Nazi the Waz. That Nazi Wazi. That Nazi Wazi. Oh, that Nazi Wazi. Going back to Honolulu just to get that Nazi Wazi. That Nazi Wazi.
So this is the man himself. We have referenced him multiple times. He's the GOAT, Nazi Wazi.
The GOAT? At what?
Co-Northeast Regional Champion as well, Nazi Waz.
See, I don't know what game they're talking about.
I have no idea.
I know it's not golf, because Nas sucks at golf.
These
And
guys are talking about some
it can't possibly be spades.
bullshit spades game. There's no Northeast Regional
like
bitches. That's
A lot
what
of
they
hating going on. A lot of hating going on.
Oh,
Yeah, see,
God.
what's up? Y'all trying to get the spades going?
Absolutely. Next video.
Right.
Next video.
Next video? You guys want to get that video? Don't do that, because somebody will get embarrassed. Somebody will get embarrassed.
We got Marcus Kinsley. The
the
boy
flesh.
wonder. He's got the hat because he's going to be our new tech guy.
Facts.
Gotta
You
look
guys
like
need a
the
new
tech guy. He's got the hat for
I mean,
it.
this is the first episode with the camera and the microphone. I'm just saying.
I do like this microphone. It's
all me.
I like the purple.
We're chopping them out. We gotta chop them out.
I got 5 on it.
You got 5 on it?
Yeah,
I
I got
got you. I'll chop
Actually,
it
I
out.
don't think I have any on it right now. But we'll talk about it.
I'll chop it out.
So we appreciate y'all boys coming on the show. Nazi Baz, Markazi. And
Thank you for the invite.
and honestly, you three are 3 of my best friends. That's
He says this to everybody.
okay. All right.
Get a little drinks in
It
him.
is. He does, but that's all right though.
I think
It's
he
all
was
right.
talking to
We know
Joey,
who
Marcus,
he's generally
or
talking about, but he usually says it to everybody.
We are here. This is the season 1 finale of the Swizz and Pesci show. This is a 6th episode, right?
This is the 6th episode.
So
yes.
6 episode
Well,
season 1, right?
Well, technically it's the 7th because we have an episode that never made it on YouTube. There was some audio difficulties, technical difficulties.
They didn't recruit me.
That's what it was.
That's
That's what it was.
We were
So-
delayed in the recruitment process of retrieving Markazi in the Nazi Waz unit of Bob and John's free delivery service over here.
Free advertising.
Let me give you guys a little bit of background before anything else. I graduated elementary school from Public School 81 on Tacoma.
Shout out Clemens.
Shout out Clemens. Shout out my boy Clemens.
No.
I was in school and I had a kid in my class by the name of...
I know this.
My boy Matthew Tatis.
Matthew Tempestation.
Nazi Wazi's older brother was in my grade. He was in my little brother's grade. Shout out to Gordy and the Gravy Gamblers.
Gravy Gamble.
Nazi Waz. Get back over here. What are you doing? First walkout on the show, folks.
First show recorded. First walkout.
I probably should turn my ringer off.
That's a very.
So
It's already off.
So I was in.
An asshole.
Thanks. I went to school with his older brother. I witnessed his older brother get beaten up in a locker room.
Firsthand,
I was there.
He actually, from what
he
I
was
heard,
participating.
He participated.
Listen, I can't confirm nor deny the charges.
I already knew he was about to say that.
But loyal, always got your back. Nazi Waz. I've been vouching for this man. How long have I been vouching for this man?
Years.
Years.
It's been a long time.
Okay.
It's been a long time.
Solid, good friend of mine. I couldn't imagine a better season finale than having Nazi Waz. And now let's get into my boy Marcus.
I actually met this guy 3 months ago. I paid him to hang out with me. I don't know what he's talking about.
Either way, what he said.
That's a good bang for your buck.
What he said was genuine. Whatever you said, we don't know.
This
we
is
don't
why-
know. This is genuine though.
Gordy, if you're watching the show, this is why what you said earlier about Nazi and Pesci having a show would be 99% bullshit because of what he just said right there. Just so you hear me say it on camera. Okay. Marcus Kinsley. Stop.
The Nazi
Get that
Pesci
out.
show.
Marcus Kinsley.
Kind of, yeah, it's gotta go.
Marcus Kinsley. Marcus Kinsley. Marcus Kinsley.
My guy. Marcus
This man right here on the other end of the room. He has an official verse in a song out there.
We'll put that link in the description.
It goes something like.
Okay.
Wait. No, it's over. No, it's not.
What's that?
I got nothing. Oh, now it's actually over.
One of the hottest tracks of that summer.
I actually had to sign a couple autographs.
Did you not?
Senior year, yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was your senior quote. Was the verse, the whole verse.
I mean, it wasn't a lot, but it did fit on the page. I did that.
I can imagine. I've known Marcus since I was a sophomore. Well, no, I've known you since I was a freshman. Me and Marcus became friends when I was a sophomore in high school. You don't care if I tell the story, right? Okay. Sophomore in high school. What am I saying? Marcus, why don't you tell the story? You're our guest. Tell the story.
It was a cold winter's day.
Summer of '98.
It's every fucked
So
up
we're,
story starts.
It's probably about like a month, maybe 2 into our sophomore year of high school. We're in the back of our chemistry class, and I was big time loner. Came to school, did school, went home, played video games, the whole nine. This dude walks up to me in the middle of class and says, "Hey, you know, I'm throwing a party this weekend. You should come. You look like you'd be pretty fun to hang out with." And I was just like, you fucking with me? Like, am I getting pranked right now? I'm about to show up to like an abandoned house, no one's there, just waste my Friday night. He said, "No, why would you say that?"
Why did you say that? Why did you say that?
So I said, "Okay, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I'll show up." We make history that night, and we've been inseparable ever since, more or less. That's the gist of it. But definitely thought he was capping, like big time capping.
We have been, I guess, let me just put this out here because the fans don't even know this. My golf partner, my spades partner, and my pong partner all sitting right here. That's undisputed. Legendary pong games. Shout out Austin Herrig. Dominated his household on the pong table for hours at a time.
The detainer. Because he definitely got our ass the one day. You weren't with us, but it was me, Lou, Sierra.
Yep, shout out Sierra.
Sitting in the back of the car, tweaking, bro. I'd whip out my Galaxy S7 Edge, texting like this. "Bro, you're having us arrested right now." Like,
you're having us arrested.
He called me while I'm in the back of the cop car. The cop swats my phone out of my hand and says, "We'll deal about this. We'll deal with this at the station." I said, "Bro, just pick up the phone. You're wasting your time." After like 6-7 calls by this dude, tells the cop, "Yeah, I don't want these people arrested for breaking into my home."
Yeah, that was. I obviously received a phone call as soon as you guys got out of that mess.
Damn.
That was a
I don't remember
very
this
interesting
story,
night.
guys. I don't remember this.
Yeah, I remember. I get a call saying, "Yeah, we broke into Herrig's house and we're arrested, and then now we're not arrested, and we couldn't find Austin, and it's pretty crazy." I believe there was supposed to be an event there that night, or maybe by the time you got there, it got shut down.
What it was there was a party, and somebody showed up to the party with a stop sign that they stole off the corner.
Now it's ringing a bell.
So what happened was the cops showed up looking for the stop sign, recognized all of the underage drinking that was transpiring,
That did happen.
and shut it down. In the process of shutting down the party, they broke Austin's arm. He went to the hospital.
I remember him in the sleep.
Vote for Austin.
They broke his door down. And then probably like a half hour after all that stuff happened, we were told like, "Hey, like this, then the third." Austin sent me a message saying like, "Yo, check on my house, make sure nothing's like broken or whatever." So I go to check it out. The downstairs neighbor called the cops because they knew that Austin went to the hospital, but they heard someone going upstairs.
Didn't you guys break through the window or climb through the window or something, or no?
The back window, yeah.
That's
we
what
had to use a 2-story ladder because he was like, the door is locked.
This is what we do for our friends.
But I don't know if that's something that you should confirm or not.
It doesn't matter because he was the property owner at the time, and he specifically said we weren't trespassing.
Okay, all right.
So basically,
He's got pending cases. I just want to make sure he was good.
no, we're straight. It never got to the case level of the problem. It was just the guy took all my information, asked me for my number, and then dropped me off.
Okay.
Very polite cop. Besides the
going
fact,
to prison.
it was just crazy. It was a crazy night. But basically, we get into the house, and we start looking around, just making sure nothing's like crazy fucked up, crazy stolen, this, that, and the third. They left the whole cake out. We were about to cut slices, eat some cake, and then out of nowhere we hear, "Open up! It's Buffalo Police." I said, "Shit, I ain't answering the fucking door, bro. It ain't my house."
They kicked it in?
Yeah, they ended up kicking it open. They tossed a fucking a flashbang
No.
inside. I swear to
Stop
God.
playing, bro.
They went up the back stairs, and we
Bro,
heard them.
what?
We heard them at the back door. So we're sitting in the front of the house, just sitting there, looking out peering through the curtains, checking to see like what's going on, like how many cops there are. They boot the back door open. They throw something that makes a bright ass light, and then they come fucking storming in, guns in their hand. I said, "Bro, chill. We're just here for some cake, bro." You guys want some cake?
Real Call of Duty shit right there.
Shout out to Goose.
Got flashbanged.
Wow, it was crazy.
Every time. Gravy gamblers. Okay. I asked you to elaborate on that story the last episode, so because you
The
again
Gravy Gamblers.
referenced it
The Gravy Gamblers.
again. Now you have to explain to the people the Gravy Gamblers.
Listen,
story.
the Gravy Gamblers, Rockefeller Records. I don't know what you want me to tell you. The Gravy Gamblers is an insider between me and my brother who lives in North Carolina right now. So I always say the Gravy Gamblers. Yeah, give my brother some clout, some recognition.
Shout out Norcare.
None of that.
Short.
Can't.
Nor care.
So before I forget, let me just get this out the way. You see what we got on. You see what we rocking right now.
I'm not standing up because y'all can see I got a
The
broken
new
leg.
Halloween drop.
Stop playing. We told y'all.
We've been telling you about this for weeks.
There was only 58 available because we had these two as soon as they dropped.
I'm not gonna lie. Devin definitely balled out. First time he got anything stitched.
This shit is fire.
He usually stuck to the screen
It
printing.
came out
This
clean.
shit is
It
Came
came
out
clean.
clean, Dev. Shout out, I Need Everything. Shout out to Dev.
I need everything.
He's been busting
Shout
it
out
with these
D-Rose.
hoodies, getting them sold. I don't even know. I think they're sold out. I could be wrong. I would hit them
Word?
ASAP. As soon as you see this video, I would hit them up because it's an exclusive drop. They may already be sold out. I don't
Yeah,
know
you
what
might
sizes
have
are
them.
available left. I know he's been pushing them for the last week or so. So definitely shout out I Need Everything. Shout out Dev. Joe's looking it up. We might have some inside scoop for you right now.
Well, yeah, only because I think I know he's definitely limited on what he's got left. But
When
can
I picked
see-
mine up, he was limited, and I picked this up a few days ago.
As of yesterday, he's got 6 large, 2 mediums, and 1 XXL left.
And that was yesterday.
That was
so
yesterday.
we don't even know what he's got
It
right
might
now.
be sold out. You guys might have missed out, but we told y'all. Keep an eye out. You know, tune into the Facebook. We dropped it on the Facebook as soon as they dropped. So if you guys don't like and follow the Facebook yet, make sure you guys get on that. We be updating on there too.
We do have to celebrate something, Joe. I don't know if you noticed this.
No.
Let's clap it up because we hit 20 subscribers.
Stop
20 subscribers. 20 subscribers. Yep.
We do this for you guys. We do this for you guys.
Yep. Shout out whoever the 20th subscriber is. Another thing too is I have some more exclusive news. Devin has given me some inside scoop on the next possible drop.
Okay.
There is a couple ideas on the table right now, and I know for sure that they're gonna be fire.
Can we
There
get-
may be.
the holiday?
I can't really give out too much, but I know he's looking into possibly copping some sweatsuits. I don't know what design or what logo he's going with them,
Perfect time of the year for that.
Yeah.
but the sweatsuits might be on the way. So definitely keep an eye out, everybody. I Need Everything.
Well, if the sweatsuits are exclusive, I can let y'all know Pesci's grabbing at least 10 off rip. So if there's only 60, there's really only 50 because it's sweatsuit season and us big guys, I'm gonna get the sweatsuit.
I've definitely been pushing him to do the sweatsuits because,
you can't go
or even
wrong
just the
with
sweatpants, just because he's already released I don't know how many. This has got to be my third or fourth I Need Everything hoodie, for sure.
I only got the
gotta get
420 drop T-shirt, but I need more of that.
Yeah.
I need more.
So that's coming up. Another big thing right now that's happening in our face this Sunday. Bozzy, our boy,
my guy.
live performance.
Sunday, 7 o'clock. Be there. Stamps.
Talk to him,
in
Pesci.
North Tonawanda. It's on Main Street. I don't have the exact address because I don't really.
At least what, a 25-minute set at least?
I don't know. He's got a 35-minute set.
35-minute
So
slot.
it's gonna be it's gonna be a great ass show. We're gonna be out there getting lit. There's gonna be a whole bunch of artists. It's gonna be a good vibe. It's 21 and up though, so.
Oh, y'all youngins.
Yeah, unfortunately, if you guys are 21.
Listen outside.
But no, it's gonna be a great show. It's gonna be his first performance. Well, I mean, it's gonna be his own performance. He's been on stage one other time, but it's gonna be a good show. Tune in. Well,
He's
going live.
been working hard.
I'm going live on Facebook while I'm there because I can't really get lit because I got the cast. So I'm just gonna record it for him. We're live on Facebook if you guys can't make it, but that shit's gonna be lit.
Another shout out. We get these out the way. Shout out to my cuz, Joey Fortuna. We were all there. Threw a little joint. I helped out, but it was at Joe's crib. We threw a little banger. I gotta give Joe some props.
Thanks.
Shout out to his girl Margaret too. The decorations was nice. They had a bunch of mixed drinks, like a little something. We was out there 30, 40 heads there.
There was a hefty number.
Hefty number of heads.
So many.
Yeah, what's his girl's name?
Margaret.
Shout out Margaret because she put a costume on the dog, and I support that. If you have a
yeah.
dog,
Shout out Kyrie.
Put the costume on the dog. That shit's cute. Cute.
That's family. He definitely balled out. It was an excellent party. I wish we could have got some pics of us four because I don't think I got pics with you, or you. I did get some pics. I did get some flicks. I ain't getting on with y'all boys though because y'all never want to take no flicks. I had to come out correct. You know what I mean? I had to come out.
Came out like the cop stripper. That's what it was.
They called me Ed Banger. They called me Ed Banger, the dirty cop. That's all I heard. You know what I'm saying? So
that shit was wild.
So that was nice. Oh, shout out to my boy Marco Loiacono. I was in the jacuzzi for the first time.
Yeah?
Saturday night, I got in.
I saw it on a snap, actually.
Oh, did you?
I saw it on Colin's snap.
Got in the jacuzzi. That joint is official. I didn't know it had the jets because it's inflatable.
Yeah.
So I didn't think, I thought it was water.
No, it's nice. And when it's only like 3 people in there, bro, everyone can just chill. When he's got like 8 heads in there, it's like, bro, I'm not trying to stand next to people with hot water.
And it's such a little amount of water, so it gets dirty.
Yeah.
It's like you got 8 motherfuckers.
Yeah,
in there.
I mean it's like a legit jacuzzi, and it's
no,
just
for
like,
real. It was when I got in, it was up to 98.
I've seen an inflatable jacuzzi.
Oh, you have?
I've never believed that it worked.
Oh,
no, it works.
And he
No,
takes
his
care of
shit-
it too.
his shit
Marco
is
takes
legit.
care of it.
Yeah, it's actually super nice.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, I definitely enjoyed that. He put some Epsom salt in there too.
Yeah, that's what you have to do with those. Keep the water clean.
You know what's crazy though? Something about jacuzzis. I remember being in a jacuzzi with you and you one time. Remember that? Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. I don't know.
She called me a
Out of everybody to bring it up, this guy right here. We could talk about it. We could talk about
If
it.
you want that kind of information on the internet.
Going back to Hannah, just to get the
I was not there for that story. I know exactly what story they're talking about, but I was not there for that story.
As soon as I told Joey the story, just so you know how severe it was, Joey was like, "Stop! No!
It was nuts.
No!"
It was a crazy story. One day we'll talk about it.
That's like the 1,000 subscriber special right there.
Yo, that weekend.
Nazi's like,
We won't even talk about it. We won't even
He's
talk
not
about
on
it until we're not even gonna say where we gonna be. But that weekend, legendary. We gonna leave it at that. That was legendary.
Blood and all.
Stop it! Don't you do it! Don't you do it! Man, I'm just happy we're out here. It's like we always say, like this show, unfiltered, just hanging out, raw. 3 of my best friends possible. Well, that's what the first episode we're like raw, uncensored,
unfiltered content. It was fucking nuts.
Find it on his OnlyFans at onlyfans.com/Joe Pesci x Swizz XX69XX.
Fishy.
No.
Joe, we could. What we could do is we can get into the 75. I'll go first just because it's not written down. Yours is because I already have mine. It's a little controversial. That's fine.
Okay.
The player I think should have been kicked out is Dame Dollar.
Thank God.
That's what I noticed when I looked at the list. I said, you know what? I like Dame. I don't feel like he's always had a very talented team, but when you have McCollum, Nurkic, and throughout his time at Portland, he's had a lot of decent role players. I felt like
they've always had role players, bro.
I just feel like his playoff success hasn't been what it should be for him to be on that list.
Absolutely.
And there's a player I think should have made the list.
Who
The numbers might not be there. The scoring isn't there.
Bro, if you say I really might violate you.
No, don't disrespect me though. But don't disrespect me though, right?
Okay.
He's a head coach now. My boy Chauncey. I thought Chauncey should have made the list.
I mean, that's fair.
He won a championship. He beat the Lakers. I mean,
that's fair.
And Chauncey, longevity. He has longevity. And that's what I'm saying. Like, Dame's not on the list to me right now. I think Chauncey should have had it over him.
Well, he's got a chip. That automatically, like...
But not only that, like, he's always been a good player. You know, it's not like he had, like, 3 or 4 peak years. Chauncey's was always a baller.
Everywhere Chauncey went, the team got better. I don't think he
He's
ever
a
went
leader.
to a team and it got worse.
Leader, facilitator, can score, can shoot. I'd put Chauncey on the list. But yes, that championship ring against the Lakers, that solidified it for me because it's not like his team was crazy stacked. Like, there was a couple good players on the Detroit team that year, but the Lakers were the Lakers.
Right.
So that's where my head was at, just from like looking at the list and seeing a couple of the snubs. So who'd you go with? 'Cause there's a couple good options.
All right, so I'm going to do my snub first, only because... Like you said,
the legendary notebook, folks. You're seeing it for the first time. This notebook has been thrown around this place. You want to see the card that he said that wasn't here and I just found on the floor? Yeah. I'll show you later. Joe, tell me this.
So the obvious answer is Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard definitely
that's what I thought he was
should have made the list, but I did not put Dwight Howard
that
as
word
my
definite is very ballsy to me.
Maybe
because I've been hearing that word get thrown around a lot.
Maybe it's not definite. I mean, I guess if you want to be that guy that argues the 3-time depoy, the best center in the league for a 5-year stretch.
I'm not arguing that. But I'm saying is that it's a short body of work compared to a lot of the guys that are on that list that have long bodies of work, like this many All-Stars, this many All-NBAs, this many championships.
Listen,
if you're talking about... No. Well,
this
is because this is where I'm at. You have... If you're talking about top 75 in terms of just pure talent, no resume, yeah. Because in his peak, Dwight Howard's like a top 10 center of all time, period.
Okay. Right.
You see what I'm saying? But if you're talking... A lot of these guys are resumes. You know?
Yeah.
So, but... I'm sorry. I knew you were going to bring him up. Who do you think?
All right. My guy that should have made it is Klay Thompson. If you're going to put Damian Lillard, James Harden, if you're going to put... No, Kyrie Irving didn't make the list. Who else was on there that fucking...
But first, if you have Dame on there... Not
well, yeah, if you have Dame and
possible.
James Harden... Oh, Russell Westbrook, too. Those three, if you have those... I'll give... The only reason why I'm not debating why Russell Westbrook shouldn't be on there is because
on there?
It's the triple-double machine. We know that his 3-year peak of when he averaged a triple-double was insane. So that's why I'm not debating him on there. Because you know how much I hate him. I easily could have put him as my person to take off there, but I didn't. But Klay Thompson... For his career, he's almost a 20-point scorer. He's at 3.5 rebounds for his career. Granted, he's only had 2.3 steals, but he's always had a top... Steph's always been a top 10 point guard almost his whole career. But to me, what stands out is he averages 1 steal a game for his career. He's been a lockdown defender. He's got 3 championships. He started almost his whole career. He's got All-NBA third team twice. He's got All-NBA second defensive team once. So for him to not be on that list with the resume that he's got, we know what type of player he is once the finals come around. Every game 6 that he's played in, he's exploded. Every single game 6, like finals, game 6, regardless if they won or lost, he exploded. Every game. He shows up in the finals every year. He averaged 25 points per game in the finals that they lost. So to have him not on there and people like Dame, Westbrook, and James Harden, I just feel like that's disrespectful.
Yeah, I think that's a way bigger snub than Chauncey. I'm more of a Chauncey fan, so it's a little biased.
Yeah.
But, anybody who can say that out of their mouth that Klay shouldn't be on that list over Dame, I just can't even.
But what makes no sense to me is how did Dame make it and Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, and Pau Gasol did not make it? None of the 3 made it. How does that even make any sense?
These 2 guys walking out on the show, both of them.
Grab some water.
So then the guy that I got coming off this list, there's a lot of bums. Not bums, but like bums in terms of like what basketball used to be. There's a lot of guys on that list that were from the 60s and from the 70s. And the one guy that I'm taking off this list is Earl Monroe. Earl Monroe is...
This is what he did. He looked at all the players and said, okay, which one of these guys that I don't know played for the Knicks? And just
no.
Like, there's no need.
No. Honestly, if you guys want to know what I did, I took all of the names that I genuinely didn't know. And I went and I looked at everybody's stats. And this guy, Earl Monroe, played in the league for 15 years and never started a single game of basketball.
Stop.
Never started one single game of basketball.
And
Clay's not. He played 82 games multiple times.
How many times did he win Sixth Man of the Year?
Never won Sixth Man of the Year. The only accolades he has is he's a 4-time All-Star. He's got a Rookie of the Year. He's got one All-NBA First Team, and he's an NBA champion with the 73 Knicks. So I'm taking him off of there off rip because he plays shooting guard. So his career averages aren't even better than Klay, let alone Klay's accolades.
That is a great argument.
So I'm taking him off
Even
of there off
though
rip.
it's a Nick.
Yeah, but and like I said, I easily could have picked Russell Westbrook and argued that because aside from his MVPs, he gets shown up every year in playoffs. He's a bum to be.
Can I tell you Westbrook's numbers in this game right here?
All right, the game today, if he finally got it together and he's finally starting to play actual basketball,
I'm going to tell you his numbers. So it's 104 in the fourth quarter currently.
And who they playing?
The Spurs.
So they're playing one of the bottom feeder teams of the league. Okay,
Westbrook's
let's not forget last episode. The Spurs were my top 5 worst starting lineups in the league.
Okay.
And the Lakers were my best. They're competing right now.
Westbrook has in 32 minutes. But he's leading the game in minutes.
Okay.
More than AD.
That's not surprising.
He's got 24 points.
Okay.
8 assists and 7 boards.
Okay, how many turnovers?
Well, I have to go into advanced stats for that.
Okay.
Let me get into advanced stats. So, Russell Westbrook.
6 turnovers.
It's not showing me. So we'll never know.
We'll never know.
I
It's not until next week.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, you're gonna have to tune in next week on Westbrook's turnover total for today's game.
I bet you I find. All right, so Nazi, you looked at the list. Now
He's got a list.
Who is your player? Because you said that you had a player that's coming off of the list.
I do. Yeah.
I promise you to watch it.
So my player, I think that a lot of the active players were maybe boosted higher than they should have. My player is very controversial.
Okay.
And they're definitely a great player. But for me, they're not in the top 75. Not yet. That player is Mr. James Harden.
Oh, absolutely. I agree.
And
He's only got 2 turnovers.
I just looked. That's why I didn't say anything. Yeah.
All right.
my player that should be on there is Vince Carter.
Vince Carter?
Yeah, because without question, he's higher than a lot of the people on there. Great career.
Yeah, I think you could definitely make the argument for Vince
I think
Carter.
within 75 players, he's in there.
I mean, Vince Carter, he played till he was 44, 43.
He might even been 45, but I have no idea, dude. He played forever.
Vince Carter was having big playoff moments. Remember that Grizzly series? Like in his late 30s or early 40s?
Yeah.
Where he made that game-winning shot?
Came in and hit the game-winning 3. Yeah.
I mean, Vince Carter, I watched that documentary on Vince Carter just because I'm a Vince Carter fan, and just seeing how he single-handedly revitalized Toronto.
Yeah.
As a basketball city.
That team that was like...
It was not a basketball city before Vince Carter got there.
They didn't have anybody before he got there.
He was there. I mean, McGrady was there before he skated out. But
that was like... Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying.
But
Vince Carter was like the brand. It was Vince Carter brought the market. Like, it was...
He was the show. He
was the show. I mean... And then the dunk contest. I mean...
Yeah, well, those are...
He's like, if we're
I
counting
watched
those, Aaron
some
Gordon
of
and
the
Blake
dunk
Griffin should be the top
contest.
75. Zach LaVine's got to be the top 75.
I don't watch a whole lot of basketball, but I do watch the dunk contest.
So who's your best dunker of all time?
The guy with the colored hair.
Guy with the colored hair.
Shaq?
No. I don't think he's in the actual NBA, but he does like dunk contests.
Oh, you talking about they got that dunk show that Shaq B fucking hosted?
Yeah, that.
I'm sitting here like, is that all you're giving me? Is the dude with the colored hair?
Yeah.
You're talking about Birdman.
Dude, Malik Monk's plus minus is plus 28. Westbrook's is -1.
I told you that Malik Monk was one of the low key top signings that the Lakers did this year. I said that. I'm pretty sure it was off script, not recorded, but now it's on camera. Pesci did say that.
Okay.
One of the best underrated signings this year.
But we're not talking about my guy on the Spurs, DeJounte Murray, 10 assists, 19 points, 2 steals, a block, 9 rebounds. He's 1 rebound away from a triple-double.
Okay.
That's big. You saying we're starting 5.
It's Jordan Kilgannon. This dude.
Shout out to Jordan Kilgannon.
He's my key player on the Spurs.
He's my key player.
It's him and Derek White. That's their 2 guys. That's all they got. And they got what's his name? I don't know, that big white dude.
Just so you can see what I'm talking about.
All right.
He's valid. I've seen it before.
Well, they got Kenny the Jet out here, so
My notebook papers. are
off the
falling
top,
down.
Kenny the Jet's here. Kwame Alexander.
It's not Kwame
Splash.
Brown.
It's not Kwame Brown.
No,
It's
Kwame Brown.
Alexander. Okay.
Got the
Okay.
blue hair.
Okay.
I
Okay.
can do that.
Okay. I mean, okay. I see that. I see
I
that.
can do that.
Let's talk some football because we're already at 30.
All right.
Big football week. A lot of buys. A lot of key teams had buys. Dallas, Buffalo,
Chargers.
Chargers.
Joey took off this week too. He didn't even try.
I did not take off. All right, before we talk about actual football, I want to let you guys know the fantasy update real quick because we're not going to get deep into it because this guy, this is the only guy that keeps up with fantasy shit. Listen.
Right.
If the season ended right now.
Listen. This guy across the table from me beat me by 3 points.
Not me. I don't play fantasy.
He beat me by 3
He had the
points.
offer.
I don't play fantasy.
I have lost now 6 games on the season.
Consecutively.
No. I won last week. I won last week.
Might as well be.
I've lost 6 games on the season this year already, guys. And every game, with the exception of the first game, has been of the margin of 6 points.
Who'd you play the first game?
You. Fuck you. Fuck you. Swizz beat me by 95 the first week. Alright? And then every other week has been less than or equal to 6 points. And I keep getting fucked.
You know what
Keep
they
getting
say,
fucked 3
Joey.
points this week, guys. I'm trying. I'm trying real hard for him.
A win's
It's
a
just
win.
not working.
Okay.
Oh no, you played. You
Listen,
made out.
let me get into the update. If the season ended right now,
Oh God.
all right, there's already been 7 weeks in the book.
Okay.
Number 1 seed, Marco. First round bye. Number 2 seed, that Nazi Wazi. That Nazi
Last in the league, he
that
beat me by
Nazi.
3. He's the 2 seed.
He's the
What
2
does that
seed.
say?
The 2
What does that
seed.
say
The
about
3
Pesci?
seed, I lost this week. Stack scored the most points in the league, and that's who I played. So I dropped from the 3 seed. The new 3 seed
Yeah,
is
but stack it.
Gordometers.
Wow.
Shout out to Gordy. Shout out to Conk Gordo.
Remember when he was undefeated?
Yeah, right.
Crazy.
I'm now the 4 seed. Stack jumped up back into playoffs. He's the 5 seed now. And Garrett is, we could talk about Gary later. Guerin is 3 and 4, squeaking in at the 6 seed. Joe, this is what I'm trying to tell you. That 6 seed could be anybody. This man is 3 and 4.
Anybody
He's got the
except
6
for
seed.
Joe. Anybody except for
No,
Joe.
It's
I'm
still
saying-
very early in the
It's
season.
there's I think yes, there's still 7 weeks. Let me see.
We are happy.
Yeah, we're at the halfway point. 7 weeks left. If you win 6 games,
Joey made some
You could
very
possibly make
good
that 6
free
seed.
agency acquisitions that I think can make him a contender.
I'll
He
tell you
picked up
this.
some very good guys.
I got Ertz. And I think that was huge. We had a very good game.
He did have a good game.
He picked up New England's running back too, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Devin White.
That's No.
Nope, that's a linebacker
No.
for Tampa.
Then no, I'm pretty sure I picked up Devin White then.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure you got him.
I want to give some
Damian White?
prior
I think it's Damian Harris.
context.
Damian Harris.
AG won the league last year. Adam has been struggling out the gate.
What's his record? What's his record?
Okay, so I was wrong. Marco has not scored the least amount of points. Adam has scored the least amount of points. He's only has 888 points total.
It's not even close.
And
Okay.
he still has a better record than Joey.
And he has a better record than Joey. But he's
You see
2-5 right now.
You see these guys?
So it's so interesting to see how it changes year to year. Year 1 we did this league, Adam was last place. Year 2, he won the whole championship. And now year 3, he's 2-5, back in the bottom again.
So last year was a fluke.
I don't know. Well, I mean, we both got knocked out first round, and then it was Adam versus Byron in the championship. Adam ended
Oh
up
yeah,
winning.
now you know it's a fluke.
Yeah.
I said I'm
Guys
Adam versus
are
Byron.
on
But
top.
what's
Oh my
consistent
God.
though? Me and you are in playoffs.
You
I'm
losing.
not-
We've been in
losing
the
these
playoffs
games
every year so far.
I
So far.
won the
So far.
first
So
fantasy
far.
championship, okay? I won the first
How
fantasy.
many have
You
you
did.
won since?
And you only won bragging rights.
Yeah, that's
Last
bullshit.
year, first
Hate
place
to
got $80 and a trophy. Trophy's about this big. This year is the big stuff. 150 plus a trophy like this big. So
Yeah,
definitely worth trying to get this championship this
Listen,
year.
so what we need you guys to do is subscribe so that way we can get Pesci the actual trophy that I deserve from 3 years ago.
We're starting to GoFundMe for the 2019 trophy that Joe never got.
That's bullshit that I never got it.
Well, no, it's just bragging rights. Every year the
No,
the
there's-
prize gets better every year.
Exactly. That year we didn't have no bread in it, cut. There was no bread in it. You want a trophy, but nobody put no bread in it. It was free.
I'd have bought the trophy.
We said I bought the trophy. You said we was doing a trophy.
I'd have bought the
So
trophy,
okay,
man.
now you got your fantasy update. That's where we stand going into the halfway point. Done. NFL games, upsets, big matchups. I gotta start with shout out to Cincinnati for handing the Baltimore Ravens an ass whooping. Joey, talk to me. What did we say on the last episode? If the Ravens beat the Bengals, I'd give it to them. What happened? They got blown the fuck out. Talk to me dirty. Talk to me dirty, Square. What do you got to say? Because we got the proof on the show that we said we'd talk about it. You were gunning my shit. When are you going to say Lamar? When are you going to say... So talk about it. I'll let you talk your shit. What do you got to say?
Yeah, bro, it wasn't even close.
Talk your shit. Was it 41-17? Thank you.
Sir.
I don't have anything to say with the exception of Lamar Jackson did not fumble the ball, nor did he throw an interception. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's all you have?
That's all I'm gonna say. I don't have any.
Is
I don't-
that even correct information?
Yeah, I don't have anything else to say, bro, because they got violated, and
We
you
need a
said-
stat guy.
You said that. I looked up the stats right now, dude. Stop playing. Mark Andrews had their only fumble, and he recovered.
His QBR was 87.7. He had 257 passing yards, 1 touchdown.
Yeah, and he got sacked 5 times. And I'm not. Listen, I'm not. I don't have anything to say. They got violated, and never in my.
But you're not putting it on him because you just gave me
Shout out
excuses.
Huntley. Shout out Huntley for his 39 yards. Just saying.
He said, just saying, gotta put that
11
out there.
attempts, 5 completions, 39 yards. Huntley balled out.
Balls out, yo. No, I don't have. I don't have anything. They got violated, and you know, there's nothing to say about that. There's nothing to say. You don't make excuses. You come back next week and you fucking win.
He had a QBR of 46.7.
Bro, that's
second
crazy.
worst of the year.
Lamar-
His
Lamar
worst
had-
was against Detroit.
Lamar
which I
had
don't
less
know.
than 50% completion rate that game.
Obviously.
15 for
I'll
30.
be real with you guys. Lamar did what he needed to do fantasy wise. He got me some good points.
Obviously, there's he has to play better. You play a division rival. You guys are competing for top seeding in the
Well, that just
AFC.
dropped them to.
They're both 5-3 or 5 and. No, 5
I mean,
and 3.
Lamar
5-2.
had-
But I'm saying
5-2,
now
yeah.
that Cincinnati has the tiebreaker.
Lamar
so
had
yeah.
some good
they're not
carries,
the
though.
division leader anymore.
Lamar had really good carries.
Of course he did. He's a running back.
Okay, but
I
he
know,
scored
he's
17 points. 17 points.
Well, no, I know. I'm just saying. You gotta Lamar does what Lamar does best. And
Yeah,
he
that
runs
fucking
the ball
top 10
damn well.
defense you always be fucking talking about. Let a fucking 41, bitch. What's up with that?
The Ravens
What's
have
up with
like
that?
Can we go-
defense.
What's up with that?
Hold on.
What's up with that? You always be saying,
No,
oh,
no,
he's got top 10 defense, you got top 10 defense, you got top 10 defense.
Yeah.
What's
No,
up with
let's
that?
talk about it.
What's up with that?
Let's talk about it.
Because he said, because you said that a lot of times they score off Lamar's turnovers. Well, he ain't fucking turned the ball over. He ain't turned the fucking ball over this game,
Okay.
Swizz. So you tell me what happened.
So in the second half, ready for this?
Tell me
You
what
ready for this?
happened.
Ready for this?
I'm listening.
Yeah.
To you. I'm listening.
Got him.
You don't got shit.
Ping! Second half. Opens it up with a touchdown. Keenster. Got it.
Got it.
Told ya. Here we go. They go touchdown, right? It was a beautiful ball to Hollywood. Beautiful. Great catch. Right?
Yeah,
Then punt. 3 and out. No. Yeah, punt. 3 and out punt. Turnover on downs. Okay? Turnover on downs. Next one. 3 and out for a total of -1 yards. Next one. Turnover on downs. He turned it over on downs twice in the second half. Ice? No. Hot water. Sweating. Shook.
So that
Where's the clutch gene?
That's on-
I'm waiting on the clutch
them,
gene.
them going for it on
That's on the
4th down
coaches.
That's on the
is-
coaches.
That's
is
on the
Lamar
coaches.
Jackson's
That's on the
fault. That's him
coaches.
turning the ball over.
Okay, the last one, it was 4th and 10. That's tough. I won't give him that. But this one right here, that was 4th and 15. I'll give him that.
Like,
I'll give
bro,
him that.
what?
Let me see this one.
4th and 10 and 4th and 15. You're gonna say
4th
it's
and
his
7.
fault. You're gonna say that's
You can't get on 4th and
You're
7.
gonna say that's his fault right
Listen.
now, bro.
Okay.
Don't fucking do
He,
it like that.
what do you want me to say?
Don't fucking do it like that, bro. His defense let him 41 points, man. Obviously, he could play better, but his defense let him 41 points.
Okay. Fine. They lose that game because of the defense, right? But after that first touchdown to open up the second half, 0 points. 0 points.
Like I said, he could have played better.
Okay.
Obviously, he could have
What
played
has
better.
to happen for you to write this man off? What does he have to? What?
He's 5-2 right now. He's one of the top seeds in the AFC. He just came off of winning an MVP, bro. I'm not writing him off because you're not fucking sold on him. You know what?
Because you're not sold on him. If you're not sold on him, then.
Listen, I'm not saying I'm sold in terms that I think he's going to be one of the all-time greats, but it's in your face. The kid's got talent, bro. The kid's got talent, and I think he's the real deal in terms of he's a fucking great football player. He's a
Okay.
great football player. I don't know if he's fucking Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, fucking Patrick Mahomes 2 years ago caliber, but
I mean,
he's
look at
fucking
Patty
fucking,
now, though.
he's
Patty
fucking
now
hooping.
is.
But yeah, football is such a
Relax.
crazy sport.
Rough year.
Relax.
Football is such a crazy
Okay,
sport that you can
I'll
either,
reiterate that. The Chiefs right now are just like. Ugh.
The
you
Chiefs
either
defense
bottom
is-
out or
Pat's
you-
numbers are
you
looking
get it
good
figured
still,
out.
or they're looking okay for what he's got to deal with.
He sucked.
Jamar Chase, 8 catches for 201 yards and a touchdown. He's a rookie.
He's a beast.
Played college football with Joe Burrow at LSU. Shout out to my fantasy tight end. Really came through because I was hesitant between either starting him or Ingram. I'm glad I started him. 3 catches, 91 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Big,
Huge.
big.
Just for me to lose
And
this
you guys are
stat.
saying you still lost.
But,
That's not good.
No, that was huge because Gronk is hurt. Okay. We're at 43 minutes. We like to close the show off with serious things. All right. We're here. We're all breathing. What else could we ask for other than Joey to stop smoking his Black and Mild? She was playing with you.
He says it as it's
Yeah.
like it's
Do y'all see
gone.
the wood tip? There's no wood tip. Do y'all see the plastic? There's no
Don't.
There's no plastic tip.
But in all seriousness, I want you guys to close it out and just say some things. Something on your mind, anything exciting, any bad news, good news. You know what? Let me do this. I'm going to take one out of my I Am Athlete playbook. Shout out B. Marsh. On a scale of 1 to 10, Marcus, where's your mental right now?
I would say like a strong 9.
A strong 9.
I would say a strong 9.
That's
Really good as of late.
Clap it up for that.
Here's what we're here.
Between mental, emotional, physical, the full 9 across the spectrum, I'm feeling fantastic.
This guy. I want to be this guy.
That's good.
That's
No.
great.
I mean, you know why. I mean, you
No,
know,
I
like,
know.
you got the in on everything going on. I'm not going to
Yeah.
disclose a lot of that, but job, loving it.
Killing it.
Personal relationships, loving it.
Succeeding.
Household stuff, that's an but we're working on stuff
Improving.
in the background, but that's not a forefront problem in my
Yeah,
mind, so
yeah.
I'm not sweating it. That's
Wally,
not something that stresses me out.
succeeding.
My pup, awesome, yeah.
Fucking go.
It's good to hear. I wouldn't ask for anything else.
Absolutely.
Nazi Waz, where you at? 1 to 10, man. And don't give me no bullshit answer. This is for real stuff.
Let's say like 3.5.
No. It's
Well,
my
let's talk
guy.
about it.
Nah, let's not talking about it.
Like I
So, you gotta at least spill a little bit. You don't gotta go deep if you don't want to put your business out there. But we're your best friends right here. So,
Yeah,
so what's going on, man? What's going on?
life.
Give me some
Killing me.
details. Life's killing you. How's
Yeah,
life killing
school,
you?
work.
School, work, a lot
Yeah,
on
my
your plate.
hip, bunch of
That
stuff.
hip? Talk about that hip, because we need to get that surgery scheduled to make sure you're back for the season.
So what's the news on the trooper thing? When's that whole thing gonna be starting up?
January. Is
Okay,
it,
so you gotta suffer with this shit until possibly like March with how long the trooper stuff's gonna take you. And then you said you're gonna fix it. Or you said you're just gonna suck it up.
yeah, I think I'm just gonna suck it up.
Yeah, no, we talked about that.
Yeah, that's
It's
about the
not-
dumbest thought
not-
process I've ever heard in my life.
Listen, there's a reason why I'm in this, that I'm sitting here in this cast right now, bro, is because I went too long.
Yeah,
and
but,
my
you
ankle
know.
turned purple.
They said
I
it'd
went
be
to the doctor,
an
so
8-month recovery. I
This
can't
is-
lay up in
this-
bed for
Listen,
months.
this
you know?
this is
Dude,
3
2K?
months.
Come on, you'd be Gordy's best friend again.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
You need that. You need to get back in there. Joe, what about you, buddy?
Bro, I bought Madden 22.
Did you actually?
Yeah, for
Oh,
my
that's
computer.
happening
It's
ASAP.
a shame.
Huh?
Is it dope? Is it
I
good?
don't know. I haven't
No.
played
I-
it since
I-
Blitz.
I-
It's
only
just
have
as
Madden
bad as
21.
every Madden in the past 5 years.
Joe, where you at? 1 to 10, mental health.
Man, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I've been sitting at a solid like 6. Today, you know, was one of the more rough days. I texted you this morning, I think.
Yes, sir.
So today I'm probably sitting at like a 3.54. I'm not gonna lie. Today was a rough day for me. But you know, it's not anything I can't handle. You know, I got a lot going on in my personal life. Obviously, you know, this cast is the surgery that I just had definitely is not making it anything better. But you know, I'm looking forward to what we got coming up here with this. You know, the show, the stuff that we got coming up in our lives. You know,
For sure.
I think everything is gonna start really coming together here soon. Can't wait to get out of this fucking cast. So you know, I keep telling myself that the brighter days are coming. So
Amen to that. Amen to that.
that's just how I gotta keep looking at it. I don't know if any of you guys, well, I don't have you on Facebook. I don't know if you guys pay attention, but I post, you know, my little motivational quotes every day.
I have noticed.
And it's something that I feel, you know, it gets me through the day. Just reading it. I have an app on my phone that just gives me 1 or 2 every day, and it just sometimes they're good, and they really hit home, and the other ones are like Bible scriptures and it's shit that I really can't relate to. But I feel like me posting that sometimes it you know might make somebody else's day that sees it. So you know I'm gonna stay consistent on that. But it's you know like I said, I think
You a solid dude, bro.
yeah, I think the brighter days are coming. So how about you? What are you feeling? Mental health, 1 to 10.
Honestly, I've been kind of like, you know, like today specifically, I'm probably floating around probably a 7. It definitely wasn't one of my best days today, but yeah, I definitely, like we talked about, having like my close friends like you three, like being able to call you now and talk through it. I haven't really gone through that downhill spiral like I used to. So I'm floating around a 7 today.
Good.
You know, I'm trying to get through all the changes in life. And like now, there's a lot of stress, you know, this new job, it's been a lot on me, driving so much. I do driving, it's just getting so, driving 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there, 10 minutes there. It's like, man.
Yeah, fuck that.
So, yeah, I'm about a 7. I think tomorrow is going to be a better day. I'll probably be like an 8,
behind you saying that.
8.5. I'm hoping tomorrow have a better day.
Yeah, no,
So, yeah,
it's alright
I
though.
don't know.
7's not bad though.
It's not bad, you know,
Yeah.
it's not where I want to be, but I've been a lot worse in the last couple months.
Just taking strides. That's what it is. You're taking strides
Taking
towards where you
strides.
want to be, and just keeping that long-term goal in mind is like gonna be your best friend.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I want to give a couple shout outs that, I'm probably going to catch heat for, but I really don't care at this point. But today is Jenna's birthday. Our friend Jenna. Happy birthday, Jenna.
Happy birthday, Jenna.
Happy birthday, Jenna.
Shout out.
Happy birthday, Nazi doesn't know Jenna, but I did tell Jenna about Nazi.
Jenna knows about Nazi.
You tell Jenna about Nazi, but what do you tell her about Carcass?
You've met her before, haven't you?
No, I don't think so.
Well, let's not even get into that.
He tells all his girlfriends about me.
Yeah, right.
Whoa! Whoa! Beep, 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 beep.
Time out.
Beep,
Hang
beep,
on.
beep.
That didn't happen.
Beep, beep.
Back it up.
Beep, 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 beep. Nazi, reel it in.
Out of the loop.
And
Out of the loop.
Absolutely.
I told Snasty I'd shout her out, so shout out Snasty.
Snasty.
We both came in the
out.
cop costumes this weekend. We was finessed.
Yeah, but you with the no sleeves.
I was looking good with the no sleeves.
Yeah, you were probably cold as hell.
I wasn't.
Dude, I would have been
I was not.
freezing, bro.
I kid you not. I was hot. I had
It was
to
a
go outside
chilly
couple
night.
times.
It was a chilly night. Maybe not so much in the house or in the
I
garage,
was chill.
but
I had shorts
outside
on.
it was chilly.
I had shorts on. I was good. It wasn't that cold.
Okay, Mark, I want you to get towards the laptop. Okay. Let me slap you up before you go over there, because I'm gonna have you stop it when I tell you. Okay.
I could just edit it out afterwards.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what you. This guy's our new tech guy. I don't know. Because me and Joey be like, "E, ready?" Because if we don't do this right now, it's gonna break the laptop.
Yeah, no.
So then let me just get to it. This is it. This is season 1. It's in the books. Square. Season 1. Season
It's
1.
been a great season, dude.
I appreciate you guys making the finale as fire as it is.
Nazi.
My Kazi, my brother. And I gotta finish it off with Swizz and Pesci, Pesci and Swizz.
And now he
Let's go. Man.
So we were at
Dabs?
We were at 50.
Nah.
Come on, no dabs.
No shot.
51 minutes.